Leos, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we empower the high vibers. I hope all is well. All right, so this is your energy for whenever you watch this. Let's go. What's going on with Leos? I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. Okay, let's see. So we have the Hermit card coming out in reverse. I feel like someone is not trying to actually go within. I feel like money is on someone's mind. That's what I'm getting here. The idea of having money is really the distraction here, and it's distracting someone from their inner peace or finding some inner peace inward. I feel like someone is being led to actually step within. Someone is being led to quiet their mind and just take time out to relax. But someone's like, look, how can I relax when I have to get this money? How can I relax when I got these bills I got to pay? Okay. Someone's career goals or money goals is definitely a main priority, which is great, but it is imbalance. Okay. So stopping someone from actually finding this balance in their mental and emotional health, possibly. Okay. Or even physical health. Everything is just being poured into either, I don't even know if it's actions, but at least just worrying about money. Okay. Mind on my money and my money on my mind. Okay. All right, what's up? All right, we have the Four of Swords and the Hermit card coming through. Both of them coming out in reverse. Both cards about resting and relaxing. Just knowing how things go. I'm just going to assume, and it's probably going to play out. We'll see. I'm going to assume that the answer that you're looking for is within you. And that's why you're being led to go within, okay? So some of you guys are like, I gotta go out in these streets, I gotta research, and I gotta go and network, I gotta see who's here and what's what. And really, if you just calm down, the idea is gonna come to you. It's like the idea that you're looking for is hovering right above your head. And if you just sit that all down, you'll be all right, okay? The idea is actually inside you. The plan that you have, you can manifest it, and you don't have to just run yourself rampant in these streets, okay? That's what I'm getting here, but that has yet to be seen because someone won't just quiet their mind. I feel like inspiration will probably just drop in once they quiet their mind, to be very honest with you, but let's see. Let's see how it plays out. That's just my little guessy guess. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords coming through. Okay. It's coming out sideways there. So some of you guys have this half-truth going on is what I'm getting. Like, yeah, you should focus on the money. That's great. But the way you're going about this pursuit of money is not the path, okay? You got this intuitive guidance possibly, like, okay, or whatever. You got this inspiration. Like, okay, it's time for me to focus on this money. Yes. But you didn't allow spirit to finish the sentence. It's like, time to focus on this money. You're like, oh, okay, bet. And you ran out to these streets and you started focusing on the money. And they're like, wait, I didn't finish my sentence. Focus on the money via meditation. That's a difference. Not focus on the money and run out into these streets. Focus on the money in your home. Relax. Just relax. Let's meditate. Let's focus on how you look at money. Let's start wrapping our mind around abundance. There's certain things in your mentality that might need to be shifted. Now, it does sound like it's counterproductive because you're not doing any work, sitting there and thinking about money. But what I'm getting here is that if you're pursuing money and you have a mindset against abundance, you have a lack mentality, it doesn't matter how much you're pursuing it, it's not going to stick, right? So there's something here where it's like it's a measure twice, cut once situation. Right now, you're cutting once, making mistakes, and right now, measuring twice would be going within, making sure your head is right for this pursuit, and then going out. Okay, so you're skipping a few steps there, but this idea of resting and relaxing and staying to yourself, it's active It's active resting. It's not sitting home and watching TV and scratching your ass all day, right? This is active resting. It's using your imagination. It's manifesting. It's meditating and getting in touch with your divine guidance. That's active resting. And that, even though it's not as sexy as going out and going online and saying, oh yeah, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. It's not as sexy as that, but it is very important, and it's a crucial element for your abundance. There's certain things that you need to learn here about your abundance or your abundance mentality, or there's certain things to develop about your abundance mentality so that whatever you pursue sticks. Okay? All right. So the Wheel of Fortune coming through at the bottom of, not the bottom of the deck, but in your subconscious, I do feel like there's some lack mentality that needs to be addressed here. We do have the Nine of Cups coming through. It's like with the energy that you're in right now, you might feel like you're pouring your efforts into things, and it's just like, it's like building a foundation on sand. We have the Four of Cups coming through here. I feel like you might feel like there's missed opportunities, but this is the reason why. You're doing the right thing technically, but you're going about it in the wrong way. It's time to regroup. Like, okay, no, I need a new strategy. It's time to address that there's a new strategy that needs to be had here. Okay. Don't keep trying to stay in strategy if it hasn't been working. Stop trying to build on sand, right? This meditating, this learning to manifest in a different way, that's you building on a solid foundation. Yeah, here we are with the manifesting with the Magician. So you have the Magician and the Emperor. You know who you want to be. You know who you actually are internally, but it's not showing up. It's not quite showing up in the physical world. It's something about what you're manifesting. With the Seven of Swords coming through and the Seven of Wands, you're kind of fighting against yourself and you don't realize why. Ten of Swords coming through. So yeah, this can be the end of this cycle. If you found yourself in trying things and it's not working, or trying things and something always goes wrong, or you make a misstep, things like that, it does feel like this energy of self-sabotage. Okay, and you might not realize that is self-sabotage, or you might not realize why you're self-sabotaging. Okay, it's going to be a spectrum of your level of awareness and understanding. Some of you guys might not realize that you're actually self-sabotaging yourself. It might come through in different ways, you know, where you go out and you too late now, or whatever, and now you can't study, whatever the case is. It's something like that. But you might not look at it as, it might just be like, oh yeah, this just happened by chance. And now I'm no longer focused on my goals, you know, and now it takes a while for you to get back to it and get the engines rolling again, get your motivation back. You know, it's something like that that's happening here, where it just feels like it's an uphill battle when you try things. It's because of a mentality that you have in regards to abundance that's actually holding you back. This time to work on that and assess what's happening and how it's been affecting you, and then change it. It's time to course correct. All right. Some of you guys, it doesn't have to be a mentality around abundance. It is some type of self-sabotage thing. So whether it's in regards to abundance, how you self-sabotage abundance, how you self-sabotage, or if you think like money is the root of all evil, you know, whatever the case is, it's something like, it's some level of self-sabotage, and that's going to be different for everyone. That's why you have to go in and figure out what your unique weapon of choice is when it comes to the self-sabotage here. All right. So that when you do get blessed with an idea, you don't sabotage it. This is why the universe is pushing you inward. It's pushing you into isolation so that you have nothing but you, your four walls, and your thoughts, and you can just really work through some things before you move forward. All right. So please take the time out to work through some things. It's no need to rush. You might feel like you're missing out. You might feel like you're being left behind when it comes to, in comparison to your peers. Don't worry about it. Divine timing is on your side. You have your own moves that you have to make. Please don't compare yourself to others and what they're doing and making you feel like you have to rush and do things too. Please also don't fall into the fallacies of the internet when people are out here posting what they're doing and they're not paying their bills. You know, you don't know what people are actually going through, but it does seem like something about, you know, how other people are presenting is making you feel like you should present something too. All right. You have your own path. Don't let anyone kind of influence you away from your divine path. And the beginning of this divine path starts with you going within, you meditating, you working on your mental so that whatever you put out spins to gold. That's what you want, right? What's more important? You put out something that's successful, or you just put out something just for the sake of saying, look, I'm working. What's more important? It's time to shift the priorities here, all right? This is a moment where you're in the kitchen, you're cooking. You're cooking in a lab by yourself. You're shooting in the gym by yourself, and nobody's gonna see all this this energy in the back, all this this cooking up that you're doing in the background. This is a part where you're cooking up in the background, and nobody's going to appreciate it, because in this day and age, it is about what you show on the internet. I don't know why I keep talking about the internet here. But it is about what you show up as, you know, and if you don't show up and you're not presenting anything, it looks like you're not doing anything. And so it's like this pressure from someone. It seems like someone has this pressure to show, like, I am doing things. See, look at me. And it's like, that's not helpful for you right now. Be in the lab. Be shooting in the gym, you know, shoot in the gym right now. Get work on your free throws, and don't worry about what other people think. They don't know that you're out here cooking in the background, but they're gonna know when you come out and you come out spinning gold. They're gonna know when you're just hitting free throw after free throw. Okay, they're gonna know when they see the fruits of your labor. But right now, they don't deserve to be a part of this. They don't have to be a part of this. Okay, this is your solo part. It's just not, it's no glory in this. That's the only thing. So I feel like someone wants to feel the glory. Someone wants to feel the accolades. Someone wants to feel cheered on. Like, hey, look at you doing that. I see you, girl. Okay, I see you, boy. You out here working. I see you non-binary. You out here working, you know. But yeah, this is not the fun part. The grunt work. So you're being led to do the quiet grunt work by yourself with no one cheering you on. And it's something about that. I don't know if it could be that Leo, you know, that Leo energy. I get it. You want to be in front and center and get the praise. The praise is motivating. But at this time, you're going to have to be okay with not getting that, or saving it, sacrificing it right now by being quiet, just so you can get the praise later or get the accolades later. I'm going to look into this magician here. That was a lot of cards that came out. The moon. Okay. There's a lot of things. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes in your mental that needs to be sorted through. And then that is your behind the scenes work in your peer group. Okay. Some of you guys are being led to put your head in the sand and just hide out from people for a while. Please follow that urge. If you feel like separating yourself from people, hermiting a bit, there's a reason for that. It seems like someone is fighting that. It's a reason for that. Your motivation right now for being out here in these streets, however that's showing up, I don't know why this feels more like a career thing. It just started off as money. But it's something about having to prove who you are. Okay. It's something about proving who you are, your status in the world, you know. It doesn't matter where you're at financially. You can have a lot of money, but you feel the need to let people know, right? It's things like that. And it's your pursuit of this money. You have to realize why you're doing it. It's something about why you're pursuing this money that needs to be addressed. I think it's coming from a lack mentality, and it's not for the right reasons, okay? The pursuit of money is fighting self-worth. Okay, we're not going to keep going into that. That's what your therapist is for, okay? All right, what's the blockage? But all that can come up. Whether you go to therapy, okay, and see what's the root of this pursuit of money is. It's okay to go for the money. I want to say that. I'm just saying it's a half truth. Like, yes, go for the money. That is true. But wait. There's more to that sentence. But do it for the right reasons. Go for it in the right way. Make sure your motivation is solid so you're not building on sand. Yes, go for the money. Yes. But let's make sure that you're in the right mindset to accept this money. Let's make sure that you don't sabotage this money when it comes through. Go for the money though. Yes. Okay. And we ain't taking away from your dreams and nothing like that. It's just the motivation and the intentions behind it. It needs to be shifted because it can color the spirit of your dreams. It can color the spirit. It can either enhance it or taint your pursuit and your path towards the money. It's like getting the money, really wanting to be a billionaire, but you could go any means necessary. We're hurting people in the path of it. Or you can go for it and make sure that you have some integrity. Like, that is still the end game, billionaire, right? But how you go about the path, you can either enhance it with this mentality of integrity, or you can taint that journey with hurting people. And so that's the energy here. You just want to make sure that your intentions are checked before you move forward. That's all. Okay. Here's where it's tricky, because some of you guys, you're pursuing the money and it's working and you're being led to stop midway. Okay. All right. Anyway, so we have the Lover's card coming through. Yeah. All right. So that's a blockage. Some of you guys, you're going for something and it feels like it's working. You're being told to take a break and you're like, why would I stop now? Some of you guys, you're not seeing that where it's leading to, and that you might be actually protected from something by taking a break. So just be mindful of that. Some of you guys, you don't realize because you're building and something is working, but it is on sand, on quicksand. So you're putting it, I feel like the universe is trying to save someone from putting their efforts into something that might kind of fall to the wayside. It might falter simply because it wasn't done right. They're trying to make you course correct, but right now it doesn't appear like it's on quicksand. It feels like it's on solid ground. Someone might have a plan and it feels solid. Like, this is a no-brainer. It will work. And the universe is like, au contraire, I see where this is going. I'm really trying to help you to pull it back. It does require you to stop working real quick. Let's just adjust this real quick. It doesn't mean you're not going to take this path. There's just something about how you're going about this path. It's going to lead to some bullshit. So just chill. Just chill for a second, okay? That's what's coming through there. All right, so all in all, there's some things that are hidden behind the scenes that could lead to this pursuit being thwarted in some way, and it's coming off like there's a need to take a step back and just look at the situation objectively for a quick second, and then get your spiritual downloads too. Okay, if you're into that. Some of you guys, let's say you're working towards something. Okay, hold on. There's a download coming through right now. Some of you guys, you are working towards something and you're working with the wrong people. So you're doing the right thing in the wrong way. Okay? Because you're working with the wrong people. Some of you guys, you're so hungry for the money and the power, you're not focusing on the people around you. Or and you're not seeing that there's snakes around you that you need to, they're trying, see, okay. So that will be a way where you step back. That will be an example of stepping back and actually observing everyone around you. The thing is, if you have a partner or something like that and it's working for you, even though you might know that there's a snake, or you might not know that there's a snake, but whatever the case is, a partnership right now works. It's something like, if you take a step back, you'll be able to see exactly who they are. and make sure that they don't, you could eliminate the situation or handle the situation before it becomes a bigger issue where they stab you in the back somehow. It's something like that happening there, where this person could be the reason for some monetary loss. That's not for everyone. I just downloaded for someone, for a few specific people. All right, but that's an example of building on shaky ground, and it's working right now, and you can't see what is happening behind the scenes. Right now, everything seems like it's going well, and you are on the right path, but there's something off. So you're being led to take a break, to see what is going on. What is off in this equation? The tricky part is it doesn't feel off. You just feel the need to take a break. So some of you guys, this Seven of Swords is actually another person. Some of you guys, this Seven of Swords is your self-sabotage. Either way, it seems like some sabotage can be avoided. And it's kind of lurking around. Okay, whether it's your own mentality or someone around you. There's definitely some sabotage energy. Okay, so now we have the Five of Swords coming through with the King of Cups. Yeah, this is starting to feel more like this is turning into a specific person. But again, this doesn't have to be for everybody. Some of you guys, it's your own mentality that will get in the way eventually, and it needs to be checked. Some of you guys, this is someone that you're working with. Or someone that you would meet, and because you're so hungry and you're overlooking the red flags, you go into a partnership with them and they wind up screwing you, okay? This could be someone that's already around you or someone that you'll run into, but because you're so hungry for the money, you're not going to pay attention to the red flags. So this, once again, comes back to whether this is a person or not. It comes back to, why are you so hungry for the money? Make sure that you go about it the right way. Be hungry for the money. Yes, but make sure that you're not sacrificing your integrity, and make sure that you're keeping the right people around you, and make sure that your priorities are in check when you're in pursuit of the money, which requires you to sometimes sacrifice certain things, even though it feels like it's going to lead to a big win. Some of you guys, you're on this path that feels like a big win, but you don't have the right people around you, so it is on quicksand. It's not on a solid foundation. It's an illusion of a big win. It's really tricky though. You're really gonna have to trust yourself, or trust the signs, because I don't feel like your intuition is actually kicking up on this. I feel like your pursuit of money is so loud that you're not going to be able to see it. I don't see anything about intuition here, actually. I feel like you're just getting signs of sit down, rest, relax. Okay, it could be some very realistic physical signs, because I don't see you in your spirit too much. I see you more in the physical out here in these streets. So signs of slowing down. That could be having delays in a contract. You might be starting a new contract and it's a delay there. Now you have nothing. Now you're just sitting duck. This could be getting sick, for example, and like now you just have to chill out. You know, even if it's just a little cold, but you find yourself, no, I'm gonna work through that cold. No, don't do that. Relax. So those are some examples. You might start to see stuff like that happening, just to push you down, to sit down, and push you into yourself, and push you into observation mode. Okay. There's something that you're not seeing, and you have to observe it before you build too much, and then it leads to a greater disappointment ultimately. Okay. All right. Wow. All right, Leos. Don't skip the steps. Do the work. Always check in. Always check in with yourself. Do some journaling, okay? Tap in with yourself and see and be okay with course correcting. It does seem like with this is very fixed energy. Someone's fired up and they can't stop. They feel like they can't stop. Like literally they feel like it doesn't make sense to stop, but also if it did make sense, I can't stop even if I wanted to. That's the energy that I'm getting here is very fixed. There's a need to be a bit more mutable here in general, but in this situation, it can save you from a major disappointment. All right. All right. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Peace.